YouTube, what is good? Welcome back to another video on the channel. Today we are going to be discussing what tomorrow's promo drop means and also what you guys should be doing with your teams to prepare for that, and also some other things of why I think you guys should be selling or even possibly keeping some of the cards that you guys have in your collection. Now, again, if this video does help you out in any way, shape, or form, like I always tell you guys, make sure you guys hit that like button and subscribe as we are on the road to 4,000 subscribers, man. Again, it is always greatly appreciated, all the support that you guys have been giving me on the channel, all the feedback you guys give me. It is greatly appreciated, and I can't do this without you boys, man. So let's go ahead and dive right into it. So if you guys don't know, we are getting the all-star athletes, or like all-star promo, and essentially what that is it's basically just a new promo, but the new promo is, it kind of coincides with a previous promo. Not only that, of course, because a new promo comes out, then the previous promos cards typically go down, but also we do have the Ring of Honor, and that's kind of what I'm going to be focusing on in this video today. There's another promo as well we'll talk about, but let's go ahead and start talking about the Ring of Honor promo here first. These AP abilities, right? They are going to raise an AP. These cards are really good right now. Again, I'm recording this the day before, obviously March 27th. Today is obviously March 26th. So these are still able to be equipped for 0 AP, but these cards' abilities are gonna go away. At least the 0 AP, they'll go up to higher, probably 1, even possibly 2, and even maybe in some cases 3 AP. Not only that, we also are getting a change to AP tomorrow. So if you guys see right here, specifically tomorrow, at the time you're recording this again, tomorrow, March 27th, AP is going to be reduced from 13 on offense to 9 and 16 to 12. So with that being said, combining the two things, that Ring of Honor cards APs are going to go up, and then we also get less total AP that we can allocate to our teams going down, I think that it makes the Ring of Honor cards less usable, and a lot of people are going to be selling these cards off. Again, I think you guys could buy this back at a later price, you know, if we know, but I think heading into tomorrow, you guys should go ahead and start selling any Ring of Honor cards that, you know, you don't really necessarily need, because I think people are going to have to be smarter with the way that they're building their teams, from the standpoint of, hey, we're not going to have abilities at every position necessarily anymore. You can, it's just not going to be as OP as it was before. Another really great example of this is this Von Miller. He gets Colossus for 4 AP. I'm not going to be able to, at least with the current AP setup that I have, I'm not going to be able to run this card with Colossus on it. Now, he's been an absolute dog for me. He's been absolutely mauling people, but I do think that makes this card's value go down, just because, again, we have less AP to go around. So if I was to configure certain things on my defense, I would have to consider taking away some of the AP that I have on some of my other players. And I just think, you know, I can get rid of Colossus and still be fine. Again, I'm not really all that reliant on this. Again, it is a great ability to have. It's great to have. But considering that we do not get this tomorrow, I'm going to go ahead and sell mine, just to maximize the ability, or maximize the coins that he's going for. Again, it's very heavily dependent on you guys' team. I'm not telling you to just sell off all of your team, but I definitely would say be smart about it and think, hey, if AP's going up, and, you know, especially the Ring of Honor cards, those abilities are going up in AP, and then there's certain cards that have very expensive abilities, you may look into going into different cards that might not be as good but have the same abilities. So that way, you know, if they have for example, like a Double Me, you know, I have cards with Double Me that have 3 AP. Maybe you could look at getting a card with Double Me that's 1, or taking off Double Me and putting it on something else, just as an example, of course. So those are two of the main cards that I'm going to be selling. Cards like Ring of Honor and cards that just have very expensive AP ability setups. They're just not going to be nearly as good tomorrow. I'm being 100% honest with you guys. That is what I am going to be doing personally. So you guys can heed my advice, or you can do what you want. I'm just letting you know what you guys should be doing. But what I do think, cards that are going to increase in value after tomorrow is going to be cards like these combine cards. Now, I absolutely hate the fact that, you know, if you don't have the combine tokens, these cards are not nearly as good. But if you looked into getting combine tokens before they went away, by the way, EA, definitely bring back the combine tokens, because people not having the ability to have this and missing out on all these abilities for essentially free is absolutely nasty work. You guys need to bring back those tokens. But I do think cards like this, that the combine cards, are actually going to go up in price. So if you want to go ahead and buy combine cards, I don't think it's necessarily a bad idea to do this, because again, they get a ton, and I do mean a ton of 0 AP abilities. Again, maybe they up these, but again, as far as they have said, they have not said that these are going to be raising in AP, which are just going to make these cards just that much better. Again, we'll have to wait and see when it comes to the All-Star promo, or the All-Star special superstar, whatever they're calling it. We'll have to see if it is worth, you know, picking those cards up tomorrow. But I do think, nonetheless, I think combine cards are going to go up in value. So that is something that you guys could be looking at very closely, you know, tonight going into tomorrow, just waiting to see how the market moves, what everything is going to be. And also, I know that EA is probably going to be, they're going to, you know, reveal some of the cards tonight. They might not reveal, you know, X factors and abilities, but we will definitely at least see cards, who's coming out, and all those things. Now, if you want to see the cards that are coming out, again, I'm not going to spoil it for any of you guys. Definitely just go over to Mud Leaks on Twitter. They'll have all the information you need over there. But I mean, again, it is what it is when it comes to that, right? Like, I could easily, again, I'm not running all the abilities on this card, but again, he gets a ton of abilities for 0 AP. Again, another great card. Again, another great card. I have Isaiah Simmons, again, just reiterating that a lot of these cards, I have all these abilities on here for 1 AP, and these are all very good abilities at the end of the day. They also have these X Factor abilities, so I do think these cards are going to go up in value. That is just another example to give you guys, just explaining my reasoning for this. And if you guys don't believe me with how promos work, with how they are going to be selling cards off, and how the prices get affected, I'll show you guys over here on mut.gg. Again, this is a great tool to kind of see how cards are selling, what abilities are good, so on and so forth. Really great website. Again, shout out to the guys over there. But for example, this Isaiah Simmons was selling for well over 800K until Team of the Year came out. Team of the Year came out, and it was leaked the day before. 600K, an immediate drop. Again, another promo came out, I believe March 16th. I don't know what this was specifically. Was that, couldn't have been, maybe that was free agency, possibly. More drops, another drop as well. But mainly the one that I can confirm, Team of the Year came out around this time. Again, I'll show you guys Zach Bond Team of the Year. Again, this is the second drop of Team of the Year. It did make these cards go down. We're not getting an overall increase, but with the new promo coming out, again, they came out March 13th. Again, the leaks happened the day before. The same thing's going to happen today. So if I were you guys, again, I would be looking to sell off the cards, the type of cards that I'm recommending, the Ring of Honor cards, especially before the AP update comes in tomorrow. We don't have as much AP. I would definitely go ahead and get rid of them and just replace them with some other guys in the meantime. Obviously, if you're planning on playing today, don't sell them until you get off. But definitely, once you are done playing for the day, sell those cards off and make sure to do that. Be able to make as many coins as possible going into tomorrow and just the drops of the All-Star promo. Now, hopefully all this makes sense to you guys. Hopefully what I'm saying definitely makes the most sense. Again, I'm not gonna be able to just perfectly predict, but that's just my opinion. I'm just letting you guys know my opinion on what you guys should be doing. Hopefully you guys find it helpful to also kind of do, or just even follow, or even look into. If you don't think it's gonna happen, let's see what happens tonight. And you guys can let me know if it holds true. Maybe we start doing more of these market talk type of videos. But that is gonna do it. That's gonna wrap it up for today's video, man. Hopefully you guys did enjoy it. If you guys did, make sure you hit that like button and subscribe. We'll catch you guys in the next video, man. I'll catch y'all. Peace.